Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. What's the deal? You guys know what time it is here. We got these sharp knives and good vibes here. Doom ain't here today, but it's okay. He had to go to a doctor's appointment, so it's a WPT single man dingle thing today. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. My camera's like not having it right now. Maybe I'll pull it a little bit closer to me so that maybe it is having it. I don't know. You guys know it's like goofy, you know. It's just, things are just goofy sometimes. What can I say? What's going on? We got Randy in the Heezy. We got PBKG in the house. Fist bump for y'all. You know what time it is. Hit that freaking like button, guys. Stop playing. Oh, Lord. Man, we got it's like family in the house. So I guess I'll just start talking about this right here. I can't get enough of it. I'm telling you guys, this is my go-to work knife. My go-to, this is like an everyday work knife. So this would be an EDW, EDWK everyday work knife for me right here. This is the one right here. It just is. You know, the sharpened tip right there, that really does help get into things, into packages. It helps, like, let's just say you're gonna go pushing through some rubber or something like that. I mean, that sharpened tip really does help you get up in there. It's a really big help. And it's just a solid knife. If no one in here has had a Benchmade Adamas, the 275, or is this 375, right? 375. What was I thinking? No one's ever had one of them. You don't know what you're missing out on. What's up, broke ass? How you doing, bud? Yeah. Weren't you live last night on Matisfactions Live? Your name's Cole, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm right. Your name is Cole, correct? Broke ass? That way I can call you by your name. I mean, I'll still call you by broke ass if I don't know your name. But yeah, it's awesome, guys. Glad to see you guys in here right now. So it's 10:26 right now. Cool, fist bump. 10:26 right now. And Doom's at his doctor's appointment, so coffee with Doom had to end. That's all good. I was talking about the Bestech Barracuda while in the other live stream with Doom just a minute ago, and I didn't really get into it. This is a very solid knife. It's got D2 steel, G10 scales. I don't know. I think it's maybe it might be running on bearings. I want to say it's washers, but I don't know. I'm gonna take it apart today. So today, after I do this live stream, I'm probably going to go do a hard use video. Man, this screen is crooked as a crooked. It's just going to have to be crooked, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's super crooked now. I mean, that's like ridiculous. Look at me. I'm doing like the dance here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cock it like super, super crooked. I apologize ahead of time for the super crookedness that I got going on. Look at this, guys. Everybody's like, what is he doing? And I can't answer that question for you because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. That's what I'm doing. So what are you doing? It? Well, what is it? I don't know, but I'm doing it. Look, I can't get it straight. So you guys may just have to deal with a crooked screen for the next, like, 45 minutes, 30, maybe an hour. That's so crooked, ain't it? Man, I gotta fix it, guys. Just bear with me for another second or two, will you? Because I can't take it. It's just too crooked for my liking. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that I ain't never dealt with some crooked stuff in my life, but, oh, that's like 20% better. Oh, it got like 50% worse. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're as straight as we're going to get here. What's the point, EDC? That's what you get. I am hot. I'm in the garage right now. It's a little bit warm. It's not exactly hot, I wouldn't say, but it's definitely not cool or any of that. I mean, my forehead's a little bit like oily a little bit from sweating. I don't have my sweat rag right here, but I do have this guy right here, courtesy of Floyd Miller. I really appreciate you. He sent me in a rack of these things. They're like high-end, I know it sounds weird, like high-end towels, like a paper towel, but it's not like a paper towel. It's like stretchy. Like it's odd. Like look at that stretch. It's cool. I really like it. It's awesome. So we were talking earlier on about this lion steel, and So the model is going to be the DPX 158. So it's a conjoint thing with whoever DPX is. I really don't know yet, but I'm going to do a video today on it after I do everything that I have to do, and I'll give you guys some information, some close-up shots, and let you guys know what all's going on with this knife. It is M390 steel. Obviously, it's a frame lock. It's titanium. It's got a glass breaker on there. The show side is burlap micarta. It's running on washers. It's got the Emerson wave feature on it, and it works super good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand up too well or not, but I'm gonna show you guys how well this thing works. It snaps out something fierce, y'all. We got to see Robert. What's up, man? It says, "Hey, bro, Peterbilt, Randy broke. Smack the knife. Oh, like it's early." Okay. I'll move this. Oh, do we got a good pocket visual? Oh, we do. So let's just say we got the knife in the pocket, okay? Go ahead and hit it up like this. And when you pull it out, you just give it one of them numbers. So I'll do it nice and quick. You know, let's just say, "Wow!" You know, you got deployment. I know this ain't got nothing on Scab's freaking. He's got the Espada XL. The freaking knife's like 2.5 feet, maybe 3 foot freaking long almost. It's outrageous. What's up, Dwayne? How is it going, man? I hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great day. I really do. I wish nothing but the best for every single one of you guys, man. You guys are awesome just for showing up and supporting. It's so cool, man. You guys are what makes this community so awesome, you know. Because without you guys, you know, people like Peterbilt, I mean, to be honest with you, I'd be so stressed out because I wouldn't have nobody to talk to. What's up, Fitbit? How you doing, man? Yes, sir. You guys know what it is. We got the oh my God. We got the Momentum in the house. This is designed by Sharif Manganis, the owner of Manganis Steel, the owner and designer of the Kaimano. And if you don't know anything about that Kaimano, you might want to go check that out because it's straight up fire. So Dwayne said, "Hey, Randy, Robert broke. PB and Fib. What's up, Fib?" It does say Fib. Jeez, I thought it said Fitbit. Oh my God. Oh, my apologies. You guys, I mean, you guys have come to expect this from me though, right? I mean, you really have. Okay, so I guess one thing I want to talk about in this video is going to be knife designs and what I look for in a knife. So honestly, what I look for in a knife varies from knife to knife. It depends on what I want to do with the knife. Now, if I just want a fidget knife, you know, even liner locks can be very fidget friendly. Like this right here is a liner lock, and it is hella fidget friendly, guys. This is, like I said, it's the Momentum. It's got JG10 scales, and if you look up in there, yeah, it's nice and skeletonized. It's just a very good design. It really is. It's got AUS 10 steel, and I'm almost, yeah, it's running on bearings. You guys aren't going to be able to see, but there's definitely bearings in there. And it's just a very good knife. The pocket clip, see, here's the thing. Like, the pocket clip is super long, but it works like a champ, man. I mean, this thing really does work good. It's very good for everything. But basically, so I'll get back to what I was saying. If I'm going to be cutting, like, cardboard, a lot of cardboard, I'm going to want a taller blade because materials seem to pass on them a little bit better, like a flat ground tall blade. I mean, it can be hollowed too. That's totally cool, but as long as it's tall. EDC for fun. What's going on, my man? We got Dennis in the house, everybody. Dennis is in the house right now. So I'm gonna be Rit dyeing this after I get done with the with this live stream and after I do my hard use demonstration. You know, I'm not sure what knife I'm gonna do. I'm not 100% sure. Part of me wants to go ahead and where is it at? Here it is. This is the Cold Steel 8015 S35 VN scales, G10 and aluminum. It's just a solid knife. It's got the scorpion lock, so it's a very fidget friendly knife, even though it doesn't look like it. It's crazy. Look, watch this. Bow, pointer finger flicking it. It's such a good knife. It's very aggressive on the texturing on the scales. Very aggressive. But this isn't typically a knife that you would be using barehanded. Steve Wallace, what's up, dude? How are you doing, man? Glad to see you in here. I'm glad that you made it in. I hope everything's going good. Does everybody want to put what they're carrying in the comments and let me know? We can talk about what we're carrying. If you guys got any topics you want to talk about, just go ahead and just go for it. Say whatever you want to say. You guys know. Here, what's the point of EDC? We're open to whatever. You know, we just get it how we get it. Yep, this is a solid knife. You are so right. It's a very good one, guys. I've been doing a lot of cold steel carrying lately. I've carried a lot of cold steels. I just did, if anybody doesn't know, I just did a hard use demonstration with the Formax. This is the premium Formax with G10 scales, 20 CV blade steel. Yeah, this thing is vicious, y'all. This one right here is made in Italy. It's so good. It said, you love your cold steel. That 20 CV Formax looks bad. You know what? This thing's been through a lot. Look at that blade. This thing has been through a lot. This right here is this knife is from Scab with Choir Boys Outdoors. It's part of the Choir Boys Outdoors pass around. And he sent this to me along with 2 other knives, the AD10 and the Taiwan Formax with AUS 10A steel and the GRN scales. Yep. Quiet Carry Drift LC. That's awesome. You know, I don't even know what that looks like, to be totally honest with you, Dennis. I have no idea. He says he carries the Medford Mini Marauder and a RR slip joint and RR Rough Rider. Yup. Dang, dude. The Mini Marauder's a beast. It sure is. If you haven't seen the video on this, go check it out. If you've been on the fence about buying a Formax, you don't have to get this one. This thing's like $400, guys. You don't have to get this one. You can get the other one, which is a budget-friendly one, and it's considerably less money, but still just as tough. AUS 10A is a solid steel. Bird Maine, what's the deal? Broke Ass said, I'm just going to call you by your name, or I'll call you by your screen name, I guess. For every once in a while, I'll just mix it up. You know, your name's Cole, so Cole, Broke Ass, either way. Broke Ass Cole, what's up? Fist bump. Yeah. You don't have to get this really expensive one. If you're just looking for a beast mode Formax, go ahead and get the other one. It's totally fine. AUS 10A is a solid steel. So Broke Ass says he's got his PM2 Dip and Twist Mini Dipper. I've never heard of that. I don't know anything about that. Or however you say that word, whatever, the MK11. Oh, I missed a couple of the other ones. So Dennis says it's badass, newest from Quiet Carry. It's on loan. Excellent. That's awesome. Floyd is in the house, guys. If no one knows who Floyd Miller is, just know he is like, he doesn't do any content on YouTube. He's just a solid dude who's been a good friend and who's helped me, supported me, has been there for me in every way, shape, or form. That's a really good guy, and his knife collection is fire. I really wish he would start doing Instagram, just posting pictures of his knives. Dude, his knife collection is that good. He's got some of the best knives. His Benchmade collection is awesome. I mean, it's a solid collection. If nobody knows about his collection, trust and believe me, it's fire. Yes. But back to this right here. So if you're on the fence about getting one, I say go for it. Yes, it's very big. Yes, it's heavy. And for most people, it's going to be an impractical knife. But it's not an impractical knife because it has a lot of practicalities to it. This thing goes through material. Now, it has a thick edge geometry. But that plays in well with the actual use of the knife. Because you've got something like this. And it's 20 CV. M390 and 20 CV are the same thing. You're going to want something, you know, a little bit more thicker in the edge geometry because that's a steel that isn't good with thinner edge geometry, and it's a chopper. This thing chops through some stuff. So what Floyd say? Yup, you know. He said, good morning to everyone. Hope all is well. Yes. That's his style. We got Randy up in here. Yep, Birdman. I know I already said everybody's name. Robert. We got Dwayne. You know, we got, I'm pretty sure PBKG is lurking somewhere right now. Yeah, go check that video out and tell me what you guys think if you haven't seen it. I got the other Formax. I'm going to do that one. I'm not going to do that today. I'm probably going to wait. It's going to rain for the next 2 days, so I'm probably going to wait until like Saturday or Sunday to do the other Formax and to do the other, to do the 8010. Yeah. This is awesome. Without pass around groups, you know, I wouldn't be able to do these videos for you guys. I wouldn't be able to show you the knives. I wouldn't be able to hard use them. I wouldn't be able to give you guys actual real in-field use information on how they perform, how it feels, and what its pros and cons are. So people like Scab, or people who can't get a hold of these knives, they just keep us going, you know. And it's awesome. And you got people who give things. It's an awesome community. And I know I say that a lot, and because it's something that it's true. You guys are awesome. So this is an awesome right here. So awesome. Go check my video out. Seriously, guys, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, you're not going to be disappointed. Floyd said the video is insane. Yeah, it's definitely a performer. Acid Test said today's going with the thumb stud, Thursday with the Benchmade 940 blue ANO, Thai Mola scales and rock scale design, and the Best Tech Lido. What's the Best Tech Lido? Huh? Glad to see you in here, ATK. I can't. What's your design look like, man? If you can, or if you're able to, can you send me a picture of your design on Instagram? Could you do that? That's awesome, man. I can't wait to see your knife. I really can't. I can't wait to see it in production. You know I'm gonna get one. Yep, I'm gonna support you in any way I can, man. You guys know we support each other here in this community. This is the Rake P138-B. It's the Razor Tanto blade, 14C28N on that steel, G10 scales, stainless clips, stainless liners, secondary lock right here. This is one of the ones that I had sent to Doom. This is a very good use. I did a hard use test with this right here too, and it passed with flying colors. No chips, no nicks, no rolls, no nothing. Super solid knife. Definitely did batoning. I did a little bit of tip testing. Now, when I do my testing, honestly, I don't go super hard on the knives. I go hard, but I don't go super hard because I'm testing the knives as if the knife that I'm using is the only knife that I have. And I want to see what the knife does, and I want to put it under stress, and I want to crank on the edge. I want to do all that stuff, and that's what I do, but I do it to a certain extent. Now, yeah, I could definitely break the tip on a bunch of knives. This tip right here, I mean, obviously it can be broken, though it is good and it's stout and everything, but it could be broken. I just don't want to do that. But if it happens, it happens, though. You know. Yeah, this is just a very solid knife right here. It sure is. This is definitely a thin edge. Definitely. It's a super slicer. I don't have any paper around me right now, or I would do some cut testing. When I do the video for the Formax, my follow-up video, I'm going to cut some paper, and it 100% does cut paper. I haven't hit it with the strop or nothing, and I won't hit it with the strop. I'm going to show you guys how it cuts. You know, when the time comes, I'll show you guys how it cuts in the video, and you guys will get an idea what it does. Now, I didn't go dumb hard on it, and I only used it for like 17 minutes. But in that 17 minutes, I'm pretty sure that I put like a solid month's worth of work on it. You know, that's a lot of chopping. Now, I didn't do a whole lot of cutting, but I did a lot of chopping. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. Don't forget now. I need that like button hit. That algorithm loves that like button. Hit the like button. I want to see that like button go up. Come on now. Somebody didn't hit that like button. There's 9 of you in here and 4 likes. Somebody better hit that button. Oh, we got a 5th. We got 11 people in here now. Come on, let's get them likes up. Come on now. Hit the button. Stop playing. Oh, we got 6. Stop playing. Let's go on. We got 7. Oh, shit. I might do a dance. We get that thing up to 10 likes. I might show you how I do. I might moonwalk clean across this garage for you. Don't think I can't moonwalk now. Don't you think I can? Because I can moonwalk. Michael Jackson came and asked me how to perfect the moonwalk. You know that. Yeah, you guys know. I just like the bullshit. But I'm ret dyeing this. That's it. I've been wanting to ret dye this for a long time. I'm going to two-tone it. It's getting a two-tone. Yes, it is. So, Right here, I got my red that I used on the Civivi Vision FG. Very cool knife. This is the Deadpool edition. That's what I'm calling it, at least. It's not an actual Deadpool edition, but you guys know. What's a like a button? The like a button is something that somebody hits when they when they like some shit. This right here is black, so I'm probably gonna go red and black. And I hope that this right here is it says all-purpose concentrate. I don't have the box anymore, so I don't know if it's for the synthetics or not. This one right here is the dye more, and as you guys can see right there, it says synthetic. That's what you want. You typically want the synthetic because it gets up into the G10 stuff a little bit better. Like that, Rit dyeing stuff is awesome. It really is. So another thing I was gonna do is after I Rit dyed this right here. Let me see here. I'm sure everybody already knows what this is. This is the CJRB Pyrite Warncliffe blade. It's got them stainless slabs, that AR RPM 9, and it's got the button lock with them bearings looking nice. So I was thinking about going ahead and getting out one of my small torches, and doing oh shit, I just slung that stuff everywhere. Okay. I'll have to clean that up a little later on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm picking these stickers up. I don't want to mess them up. So I took my, not that you guys are going to be able to see that very well. And this wasn't cleaned or anything like that. But I hit it with the torch, okay? Just to see what it was like, because it's stainless steel inside. I hit it right here too. And obviously, if you have a clean material, when you hit it with the torch for the heat anodizing, it'll do better and it'll look better. It'll come out more even and it won't have any like dye more. Yes, dye more. DYE more. There you go. That's what you want. You want that synthetic. So I want to do a heat anodization on the pyrite. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. I was either going to do a heat anodization on it, or I was going to get the Dremel tool out, and I was just going to go ahead and put a pattern on here. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as pattern goes. I don't necessarily just want to go checkered, because that's kind of that's something you see a lot. But I mean, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know. I'm not sure what I would do on here. Maybe I shouldn't do that just because I don't want to mess it up and have to go out and buy another one or to get some new scales. That would just suck to have to go get some new scales for this because I messed up. And honestly, for real, man, that would suck to try to do the heat anodizing and for me to not get it right and have to have an ugly ass knife for however long. So basically what you can do with this right here is I take the blade off, take it all the way apart. I would hit the clip. I would probably yellow the clip, yellow the hardware, and blue or purple the scales themselves. Although the button is going to be yellow too. So it'd be yellow button, yellow pivot collars, I mean pivot screws, yellow clip, yellow hardware, and blue or purple scales. So I've never done that to a knife yet, to be totally honest with you guys. I haven't. And I'm sure you guys have seen like Harleys riding around where the tailpipes on it, where the exhaust are like blues and purples and stuff, and that's from the heat of the hey, what's up, Drizzy? It's from the heat from the motor is what happens. Basically, it starts out with like a golden yellowish color, and then it goes to like a purple, and then it goes past purple and goes to blue. The hotter you get it, the more it's going to change colors. It goes past blue and it goes to like a darker, slightly grayish type. Acid Test said that stops me from modding what I have. I can't. Yes, you're right. That's a problem with me too. So Demonock, if I'm not mistaken, last night he was in Javon's live, and he put he said something in the chat, and it said he's kind of done chasing the newest, the latest, greatest drops, and what he wants to do is he wants to start customizing and working on what he currently has. And that's, dude, that's awesome. That's a smart thing to do for a couple reasons. One, because trying to keep up with the Joneses, like keeping up with all these new drops, is pretty rough. It's not easy to keep up with all of them, man. And it's like you're always chasing. And it sucks to have to constantly chase. It does, and it gets expensive. You know, people, not everybody has a whole rack of money to go spend it on a whole bunch of knives. So just customize what you got and try to keep the cost as cost efficient as possible. You know, right here, this is one thing I've been looking at right here. This is the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Now, everybody knows about the Manix 2, and if you don't, seriously, you need to get one in the collection. It is possibly the most ergonomic knife, period, for me. Not for everybody. What's up, T Fetch? How you doing? Yeah, said hi, just dropping a like. I really appreciate you, seriously. I appreciate all of you guys. Y'all know. It says, yeah, I got bummed out. Yeah, I burned out of the drops. Yeah. Big J is in the heezy. What's up, Big J? 10 a.m. work break, fellas. Looks like 10:50 a.m., not 10 a.m. Oh, man. So if nobody in here knows who Big J is, Big J does videos. Big J does lives every Saturday at, I want to say 5 o'clock. It might be 6 o'clock. But so go check him out. And he's awesome. Yes, Manix 2 is the GOAT. Oh, we got Doug in the house. EDC 621. Speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil. Look at who pops up in here. Yeah, so I was watching the videos from EDC for Fun. And he changed his Manix 2 lightweight. And he took it from the standard lightweight with the polymer scales right here. And he put some aftermarket scales on it. Now, I was looking at original GOAT. Chef Rocky, what's up? Hungry Birds in the house, what's going on? Everybody put it in the chat, tell me what you're carrying. I'm very curious to see what Doug's carrying. EDC 621, very curious to know what he's carrying today. He might be carrying that Strider that he put up on Instagram. So, I was thinking, he says, I also has the Manix 2, but you know what? Honestly, dude, I'm not a fan of FRN, but let me tell you what, Spyderco did it right with this. It doesn't have a whole bunch of like give like the Bug Out does. It's tough. It's got the backspace to run up the back and the steel bar right here, so it really helps. Put it in the chat what you guys are carrying, please. He says you want some OG skills for your mix. Yes, they got they got a bunch of different choices. Some are milled, some aren't milled, some have crazier mills, some have more like laid back style milling, and you can get them anode too. So it's awesome. So Doug says today he's got his red micarta large and cozy. Ooh, that's a freaking heat right there. Yeah, that's some heat for sure. That's some heat. PBKG, what are you carrying today? Not in your book bag, on your person. We know your book bag's got something wild in it. Let me put your book bag carry up too. Yeah, if nobody knows who PBKG is, go check him out for real. He ain't gonna let you down. He just did a hard use test on the 3V cold steel. Kevin, tell me, put it in the thing. Tell me what it says. I can't read the name. XAD. I can't read that, bud. But how you doing? I'm glad to see you in here. CC, that's what's up. Chef Rocky said FSD Mini and Factor on the neck and a Launch 4. Launch 4s are awesome. So Acid Test said, I think if you ask, you have some of the Manix scales lanyard hole and delete as well. You can have the Manix scales lanyard. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. So Mid-Missouri, what's going on? You said Bad Habits, Mofo, Tanto. Okay, Floyd's got that giant mouse Tribeca that he won from Lefty's giveaway. That is awesome. And his Benchmade Cash Bar. Rock the Cash Bar. Rock the Cash Bar. If you don't know that song, y'all know where you been. This is awesome. But I've been thinking about swapping the scales out on this. But I was watching EDC for Fun. And so these holes that are in here. So you got the Tempest Pinion Jersey does. So Doug said his Umnumzan is on its way back from CRK. Should be here Friday with a new drop point blade. Huh? What happened here? You did a blade swap on, or would you get a regrind? What'd you get? Huh? That's interesting, man. You know, I got to hold my first Chris Reeves knife, and it was the Sebenza, the 31. I got to hold it and, you know, play with it the other day at Edgeworks. Very, 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 very solid feeling knife. It's not going to be a fidget knife at all. It feels like a knife that's like so premium that it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's got a different feel. Oh man, Applied Weapons Tech makes some nice manic scales. Yes, they do. So far, what I found with the OG ones was it clamshells. And so there's no like backspacer to it. It's a clamshell. So I really like the clamshell thing. But then again, you know what though? You're right, because Applied Weapons, which is AWT, their backspacer for it has like the geared pattern where it's like big, like thicker jimps. Like let me find something here. It's like bigger, thicker jimps. So it's like this right here along the spine or on the backspacer, but just a little bit more aggressive. Robert said, Rocky and all I've missed listening. Hey, it's all good, man. You know we're here. AWT scales don't fit the lightweight. They don't? Dang, Hungry Bird. Why not? How do you know? So Doug said his Zan had a Tanto blade and he wanted to drop point. Awesome. So what'd you do with the old blade? Are they sending it back to you, or are they keeping it? What do they do when you do the blade swaps? Yep, that clamshell. You guys know. So this right here is the one I'm going to be writ dyeing here after this live. And then after I go out and do the hard use demonstration. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure which knife I'm going to do. So they're going to send it back. That's awesome. So if anything happens to your drop points, you got that Tanto to go ahead and replace it with. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, this is awesome right here. Such a solid knife. I was speaking to another guy on Instagram, and he was up in the air between this one and another Spyderco. I can't remember what it is, but he grabbed the other one. He's got a year clean from drinking. Awesomeness. And he wanted to celebrate by buying himself a knife. And I told him, dude, you 100% deserve it, man. You know, like, it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy to stop drinking. You know, it'll grip you. And not everybody can do that. So, yeah, you guys know. This one right here, I wish that they would make some good titanium scales for it. It would really be awesome. It would definitely change things. Yes, it sure would. It would definitely change things. So does anybody in here have the new Growler? I know that Dennis has the new Growler. I'm curious as to how it feels. So EDC for Fun said his modded Manic started as a G10 model, not the lightweight. Okay, so you already had the screw holes. That's what I was saying. My brain jumps around so much. These screw holes are like smaller around because these are the rivets than the screws that go in, so you have to actually mod that, and you have to mod through the bar. There's a bar right here. See that bar? You have to mod through the bar, and you have to mod through the blade. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. So the Hungry Bird says he had to double check on the AWT. Yeah, they're not for the lightweight. Dang, that sucks, but it's okay. So Drizzy, you got the old Growler. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't had a chance to hold, see, or anything, any Lefty stuff yet, and I'm really interested to see what it's working with. You know, it's really cool. I was talking about this earlier on with Doom. Like, I love to see people who do YouTube videos and who are in the knife content creator world, whether that just be like Instagramming or YouTubing or whatever you do. I like to see everybody make knives. You know, it's awesome, man. Like, we all have the talent to do it. It's just a matter if we're gonna do it or not. So Doug said, yeah, the backspacer's different on the lightweight. It says extended the G10 version. Okay, extended the G10 version. Randy said he got to mess around with the prototype. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Did you like it? What'd you think about it? Randy, what'd you think? So Hungry Bird says he has the V2 Growler. It's legit. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, man. Lefty put some work in with that. You know, he spent a lot of time. That's okay, man. I'm glad you stopped in, Doug. You take it easy, man. Enjoy yourself and stay safe. You know what it is. Keep posting them videos and them pics, man. You know I love them. And you got the best bug out I ever seen, dude. That bug out with them black scales and that green, the best bug. I've never seen a bug out that good in my life, dude. It's so awesome. I'm digging it. Take it easy, man. Fist bump. Randy said it was great. He didn't like the carbon fiber much, but it was pretty good. You know, carbon fiber isn't for everybody, though. That's the thing. Carbon fiber is awesome, but it isn't for everybody, though. He said the micarta version would be cool. Yeah, I love some micarta. I do. Now, you know what, though? Honestly, man, I'm not the biggest fan of this Vision FG carbon. I mean, shit. Micarta. I don't know what I was just saying. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, though. It does look kind of cool. So if you look in there, there's lines going through it. So it gives it a really cool look. It kind of pops the red and the like black weathered look out. Like it picked up, I'm going to say like 40% of this is just picked up from me just simply holding the knife. I didn't use it. My hands were totally clean. So it's different. So Jersey said the V1's wearing my card. Hell yeah, dude. So it does. Okay, so it's not just me then. Okay, I didn't know if it was just me not liking it or something. Dude, this is a solid knife. So I've been talking to Original Goat. I think Original Goat's getting ready to go ahead and pull the trigger, guys. I said this in my video that I did on this right here after I did the Rit Dine. I said if everybody can go over to Original Goat. They got an Instagram page. I linked it in the description of that video. But go over to Original Goat's Instagram page and tell them you guys want some Civivi Vision FG scales. We want some titanium. We want some fat carbon. We want some milling. We want all that good stuff. Seriously, go tell them that. Because like we've been kind of talking. And they said that they're getting ready to start doing Civivi stuff. They want to do a whole Civivi line. I told them this is the one to start with right here. This is the one right here. So I got another question. Does anybody in here have a Sentinel Strike, the Civivi Sentinel Strike? Now I was gonna buy that, and I went with the Vision FG for one reason, because the Sentinel Strike has K110. Now I have no problems with K110. In fact, check this out. This right here is the Petrified Fish 969. Now, they did give it a name, and I can't remember what the name is. They didn't have a name for this, but they did give it a name here not too long ago. So, Jazz Gaming said, please say my name. So, Jassy Podgy Game. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. No offense no offense meant. I just can't read it. My reading skills, ain't that good with things that sound different, you know. So this is K110 steel. I like K110. It's somebody actually called it, I think it was Metal Complex. They said that K110 is D2 with a top hat. But yeah, so I will definitely okay, it's an Indian name. Cool, man. I'm glad you know. Fist bump. I'm glad you know I didn't mean no jokes by that or anything like that. I'm glad you knew. I was just sincerely can't really pronounce it very good. And I figured that it was an Indian name or a Middle Eastern name, but I didn't want to say that and possibly offend you, to be honest with you, because I don't ever want to offend anybody. I don't care about race. I don't care about religion. I don't care about sexuality. I don't care about none of that. I care is, are you a good person? It's all I care about. If you're solid with me, I'm solid with you. But so I don't mind K110, but the knife is 80 couple bucks for the Sentinel Strike. And it's a very good knife, okay? So I'm not saying that it's not a very good knife. But if they put Nitro V on there, which is what's on the Vision FG, or 14C is my preferred steel. I've loved 14C. Floyd said the black looks a lot better than that poopy brown. It does, right? It really does, dude. It brought the knife out. If they sold this knife just like this, fire. The titanium clip is a freaking genius. Now, it's got the backspacer in there, and that was brown too. I dyed that black. Look at these. What I like about this is that the liners aren't inset, so what it does is it makes it beefy. It's already a beefy, overbuilt knife, but yeah, if they inset or nested the liners, it wouldn't be quite as thick and as stout feeling, and it's comfortable in the hand, so it's a good thing. So, Rocky said, suck it, just got a Spider Chef. You got the Spidey Chef? Man, shit. I love that Spidey Chef. That's a fire knife, dude. Yeah, Dennis said he likes the Spidey Chef. He says some of the best action. Yes, this is solid. Now, check it out. Look, if you look at it, it's got that fuller in here, okay? See that little fuller right there that runs up there? Watch this. Put your little finger there. Oh, 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 oh. Showing off. I messed up. Yes. Fire, guys. Look at that hydraulic action. Acid Test says, nice one. It's Chef Rocky. Where'd you get it from, if you don't mind me asking? Now, a lot of you guys don't know. Oh, Brian F., what's the deal? A lot of you guys hear me talking about Edgeworks Knife and Supply, which is my local knife company, and I know the owner. Such a good dude, Sean. Now, I put links up to his online store. I don't make anything off of it, though. I would love to get there first. SMKW, I've never ordered anything from them. I've never ordered anything, any knife off the internet ever. I just haven't. I'm lying. I did the Cold Steel SRK, the Cold Steel Chinese Sword Machete, Cold Steel GI Tanto, and I think there was like one more. I'm not sure. But so Edgeworks is such a good place. Now, if anybody here is into the Chris Reeves knives, what's up, Ninja Jones? Fist bump. Mike Reese said, effing YouTube won't show chat or likes. You quit. What's up, Frank? Hey, Frankie. That's me. You know Mike Reese is in the house. So, yeah. I'm going to go shut the door. I got a family here. I don't want to interrupt them. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Didn't take long. Just shutting the garage door real quick. Oh, I knocked all kind of stuff over. Floyd said he ordered a Medford Smooth Criminal from Smoky Mountain last year. Did you really? Is that? I thought you had the. I thought it was the Mini Marauder, or something. I might be. I don't know. I'm always messing up. But they got the a Chris Reeves knife. And the scale's got like 5 different colors on it, and it's milled out like crazy patterns. It's so cool. I mean, it's really cool. They got knives that nobody has. They have one-off customs from a whole bunch of local knife makers that do custom knives, and a bunch of other places. Ninja Jones said bump. Yeah, so they got an online store. You can call them up and ask for things. They have a layaway program. And the layaway program is different than Sizzle or Sezzle, however you want to say it. It's actually like you just pay as you go. You don't have the knife, though. That's the only difference, is you're not going to have the knife. But so if you only have $10 to drop this week, you can drop $10 on it. You know, it's awesome. Acid Test said, Artisan Cutlery Shark, brass scales and D2. Was a cheap version exclusive from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Okay. The Artisan Cutlery Shark. The Shark. Huh. I don't know that one. Now, the Artisan Cutlery has, what's that fixed blade the Artisan Cutlery has? It's, is it called a sea snake? What is that thing called? Fib, what's up? He said, I would watch if I'm on IG, Chef, but I'm not. Brian F. said, what's up, Dwayne? Hell yeah. Man, I'm trying to tell you guys, like, Instagram is awesome, man. I've seen so many cool knives on Instagram, and you guys post some awesome stuff. You really do. Like, the knives that you guys have, your collections are awesome. So I got this. I was telling Doom that I got a custom knife. Man, I lost my screws and everything. No, I didn't. I was telling Doom that I got a custom knife that is now mine. It's from Rock Ridge Forge. Not Rocky Ridge, but Rock Ridge Forge. So ATK said, Artisan makes the sea snake made by Mike. Oh, it's made by Mike Elmer? Hold on. So Mike Elmer designed the sea snake? Am I hearing that right? Yeah, it's a small worn. Yeah. Really? Huh. That's awesome. Shit. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah, that's cool. I got some designs here. I would love to show you guys, but I don't want to put them on screen and somebody jack my idea. I'm not saying any of y'all would do it. I just don't want to have that happen. The possibility that crazy sharp sea snake. You got 2 of them, really. You want to trade anything for one? Something that's like budget friendly or anything? Rocky? I don't have a whole lot. I got a little something. Honestly, my funds are so tight right now, I can't afford to get it, even though it's like, it was like $60 maybe. It's very, very, very affordable. What's up, Hungry Bird? Yep. I appreciate you, Hungry Bird, man. You're awesome. $35? What? Yeah, right. $35? Where at? What? $35 for the Artisan Cutlery Sea Snake? That just can't seem right. Wow. So Brian said that the sea snake is on his list. It's on mine too. I got a rack of knives written right there in that little tablet right there. Randy said, "Did you get the knife from Dooms Live?" No, I have. You know what? He forgot to send it to me. He sent me the knives back, and he sent me this one right here. This right here was gifted from Doom. This is the Bestech Nuke titanium frame lock. This is G Mascus G10. Look at that pocket clip. Look at the milling on that. M390 steel, titanium. These inlays are great. Look at the pivot collar right here. The collar around the ring. Yes. It's got the back spacer and it's got the Doom Dad. The Doodad, the Doom Dad. Hey, this is such a good knife. Look at this thing. Look at how the action, bam, snaps out like that, drops down. Reverse flicking is freaking fire. You can flick your Bic with it. It's fire. And the tip drops down, so it's really good for them draw cuts, you know. I am digging this. Now, I forget the name of the designer. You see that logo right there? Does anybody know who that designer is? Doom told me who it was. And the guy who designed this knife just did another design with Bestech, and it's fire. And I'm officially a fan of his work. Rocky said $39.99 on Amazon. That's crazy, dude. Dang, that's crazy. I don't have the money to spare at the moment, or I would say, you know what, I gotta do that. Now I'm saving up right now to get this custom knife. It's from yep, there it is. Kambu. Is that how you say that? Tell me if I'm wrong. Kambu. ATK Kambu. Whoever hears me saying Kambu, is that how you say that? Hell yeah. It does have very smooth action. It really does. This thing is nice. It's the milling in this knife. The whole knife is micro milled. All that. You're not going to see it on the phone. It's just not going to pick it up. But it's completely micro milled. The entire knife. It's so good. Yes, the designer is Kambu. Yup. It's bad at spelling names. It's okay. I can't spell either. I can't half fucking read sometimes. I mean, I can read. You guys know. Robert said he has a few of Mike's custom stuff. Yeah. You might have to move for guitars. Oh, man, you got to sell them, huh? Well, could you send me pictures? Robert, do you have a Instagram? Could you send me some pictures on Instagram? Is that possible? How can we get a hold of each other? And maybe I can spread the word for you if you would like, and spread the word for what you're trying to sell. Hungry Bird says he didn't think you spelled it right. I mean, it's right. K-O-M-B-U's right, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You guys know I don't have a half a clue what I'm talking about. Half time I'm just babbling, guys. Just babbling. You know. You guys know me. This is so cool. So I did. Oh yeah. So to answer your question, Randy, I didn't get it yet. He is gonna send it to me, and I'm gonna make my mind up as to what I'm gonna do with it afterward. But I think what I'm gonna do is, after I get it, it's the Max Ace Balance K. After I get it, I'm gonna check it out, do some videos on it. I'm gonna send it to Floyd. Floyd's in the chat, or if he's not in the chat, he was in the chat. I'm going to send it to him so he can check it out. And after he's done with it, may or may not do a giveaway with it or whatever. I'm not sure. What I don't want to do is I don't want to have I don't want to do a giveaway and people think, well, I'm just going to start hanging around. Okay, Floyd's still here. Hell yeah, man. I don't want people to come around just for giveaways, you know. Honestly, I'm not built like that. I don't have the ability to do giveaways. If I had other knife companies that were dealing with me, you know, and sending me in knives so that I could do giveaways, I would do that. But I can't do that as of right now. You know, I'm having a hard time getting new knives, much less giving them away, you know. The world is rough right now. The struggle is real, guys. If you don't know, the struggle is real. And yeah, I am digging this, dude. I can't get it out of my hands. Now that I fixed it, after I did what I did with it, this knife has became like such a better knife. What's Robert say? No, figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure out something. You're gonna get a hold of Doom, and Doom will and holler at Doom, however you talk to Doom, because I know you've talked to Doom, Robert, and ask Doom for my phone number, and I'm gonna send Doom a message and tell him it's okay to give you my number, and we'll talk. So Randy said he spent $60 sending away knives. Ooh, man, dude, that's a lot of money sending out knives, dude. Said Randy wins the giveaway. Yeah, he does. He wins everything, right? That man wins. He win no matter what. You remember that T-Pain song? Win, no matter what. Got money on my mind. Yeah. That's awesome, guys. You know, it's like, yeah, you guys know. But back to the custom knife. So the knife that I'm going to get, it's made by Rock Ridge Forge. And he's a Maryland company. He's just a guy who says, pretty lucky you got, yeah, right? Yeah, that's right. He's out of Maryland, and he's from my area, and his shop's I forget where it is. Doom said where it was, but the knife is a one-off knife. It's got a custom heat treat, and the steel on the blade, it's a full tang knife, is AEBL steel. And I do have one AEBL knife. Let me get it real quick, because I just want to show it off because I love it. It's right here, so I don't have to really go anywhere. This is the Bradford Guardian 4 sheep's foot. Here we go. Shit, that's N690. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I'll show it to you. It's bigger than what I thought it was. It's actually a large knife. Sure, no phone, email works. Time is valuable these days. Happy to make your live. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm gonna go grab the other one. Maybe the other one's AEBL. I guess it's the other Bradford. There we go. I got it. Wow, there it is. There's the AEBL right here. Yep. This is the Bradford Guardian 3. It's the drop point. It's got the G10 scales. Look at them slabs right there. That's a freaking slabs, the G10. It's very comfortable. This is a small knife. It's an EDC fixie, like an in-pocket size. You can get a 4-finger grip for the most part when you choke up. See? For the most part, you're going to get almost a 4-finger. If your hand's bigger than mine, that's dead. But if it's around the size of mine, it's good. See that plunge grind right here? It's done right. It's done right. A lot of companies, they neglect the plunge grinds, which kind of sucks. Definitely sucks not to be able to get a good sharpening in, you know, a few times, because if the plunge grind's off, you end up getting a smile and you're grinding into the plunge. The Vision FG, you guys can see where the plunge grind is right there. Plenty of sharpening. Most of the knives that I have are like that because, I mean, I have the opportunity to hold every knife that I buy. I play with them, I hold them, I put them in and out of my pocket. And like I said, I go to Edgeworks, and so I just have the ability to hold all my knives. Like, I have held so many knives and played with so many knives, but there's so many knives that they don't carry that I really like. So it's like, yeah, that's why I don't have certain knife companies, is because they don't carry it, and because I just won't buy things that if I can't like see it and put my hands on it for the most part. And I need to stop doing that, honestly. What was I thinking about? So I want to get a different clip for this right here. This clip is not working for me. PBKG is just so you know, I'm still lurking in the background. Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. I appreciate you. I want to get the titanium clip for this. A bunch of the clips that are in front of me will actually fit this. Hungry Bird said, that's awesome. You can buy from a local knife store. You get your Spydercos in town. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's the only way to go for me. I like to be able to feel the knife, see what the action's like, and so I get a better feel of how it's gonna feel. This one right here is the Civivi Backlash. Now listen here, everybody. This is on sale right now at Blade HQ for $25. I'm gonna say it again, $25 for this knife. Nice steep hollow grind, very slicey. Nice point on that. I'm gonna call that's kind of clippy but droppy at the same time. Drop point. The clip on this right here will fit the Vision, but the only problem is it's silver. That one's black, and it goes with the like the Deadpool theme. I just named it Deadpool theme just because the way it looked. I didn't think that through. it just happened. That's it. It just happened to happen that way. Yeah, I love a good finger choil, and this is a good one, guys. This one's so good. I mean, it really is. This is a good knife for $25. You can't go wrong. Definitely thin. Yeah, this right here is thin behind the edge. I'm sure you guys might be able to see the hollow. Let's see if I can't get you guys a little view of how it's hollowed. No, I'm not going to be able to, but it's definitely hollowed. And Floyd is right. It's very much thin behind the edge, and he should know. He should know this knife came from him. It's a very solid knife. I wonder why they discontinued this. I wonder why. Everybody has nothing but positive things to say about this. This is the Civivi Backlash, just in case you missed me say that. Look, you got a thumb ramp on the blade. Thumb ramps. It's got cool grinds. It's a liner lock. It's got, check the action on this. Good action. Solid. Now look, check this out. It's that flipper tab. Watch how easy this goes. Shit, my finger's sliding. That was me being dumb. But the action, it's a very blip, and it just flaps itself on out. It's not hard to get to deploy. It carries very good in the pocket. And I'm sure you can do some serious customizing on the scales. And it has a nice backspacer, so technically this is a strong knife. Technically, it's a very strong knife for what it is. That backspacer, backspacer on a pocket knife really helps the strength of that knife out. It kind of alleviates the need for barrel spacers, and it does have reversible pocket clips. So lefties, fear not, you guys are good to go. And check this out. I want to show you guys something about this. Now, I have never seen anybody do this. Floyd says that he can do it with his too. You've seen that, right? I know you've seen that, right? Look, watch, huh? Yeah, that's right. Reverse flicking the freaking Backlash. It has no fuller, no nothing. It just freaking works. It just does. It's a solid one, guys. Now, I haven't been doing a whole lot of fixed blade talking, and that's something that I want to get into. To start talking a little bit more about is fixed blades. And me and Peterbilt knife guy, Kevin, I'll call him PBKG for right now, so, or Peterbilt. I don't know what the hell I'm going to call him. I'm just going to call him something. But we were talking about doing a live together so that we can talk about fixed blades. And who better to talk about fixed blades with than PBKG? I mean, think about it. The guy is a fixed blade champ. He takes these large-ass fixed blades and cuts paper towels. How in the hell does he get them that sharp? I've said this twice now, so this will make the third time. He got them knives, them big choppers, so sharp, and cut paper towels, and I was so amused, so shocked that it pissed me off. I was like, how the hell is he doing that? I can't get one of these freaking super thin blades to cut a freaking paper towel. But here he is just cutting the S's through paper towels with Trailmasters. With a Trailmaster. Think about that. I don't know if anyone's seen what a cold steel Trailmaster looks like, but that's a big, thick, a chunky, choppy, beast mode knife. And he cuts them paper towels with it, which is, it's incredible, dude. It really is. It's crazy how he does that. So he's, in fact, go check out Peterbilt's newest video. It's on, give me a second here. My brain's farting. I'm trying to put some of these knives away. It's on the 3V, what's the name of that knife, Kevin? It's the, Cold Steel Master something. What is that knife? It says, just so you know. Okay, I already read that. But anyway, so go check it out. And what he does is he reprofiled the edge, and he changed the degree on the edge, and dude, it's hella sharp. And he, like I was telling Doom earlier on, he takes he's got a new way of doing his convex edges. Okay, so he takes a slab of leather, just a straight slab, no compound, no nothing, no wood on it. Folds it like that. Takes his knife, and he just does it, and it freaking works, dude. So we were also talking about making keychain size or on the go EDC sized strops out of, you know, instead of using wood backing, which I would do wood backing as well, the Master Hunter. That's the name of the 3V knife that he just did. It's a fixed blade. It's probably like 9 inches long, maybe. I would guess to say maybe about 9 inches. I would say it's probably about the size of the Adamas fixed blade, give or take maybe. Maybe that's what you should do, man, is do a video comparing that with the Adamas. Yeah, I know it's 3V versus D2, but it's just a comparison video. So, I mean, you never know. Maybe the D2 will hang, because you know that Benchmade's D2 is very good. And this isn't CPM D2. It's a standard D2, but it's good. You know, some companies, their D2 is on a different level. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with this whole thing. I was just yip-yapping. You guys know. I do more yipping and yapping than anything. It's terrible. I'm thirsty as hell. Cheers to Monster. Man, they should sponsor me, dude. I drink one of these in every video. I sure do. So what are you carrying today, PBK to the G? Put it in the comments. I got a feeling you're carrying the Rat 1. 9 from the butthole. Okay, 9 inches it is. It's a 9er. This one right here is just about a 9er, so it's about the size of this razor. This thing is a razor too. It's like a freaking laser beam. It's sharp. It's definitely sharp. And it's a hard user because it has a secondary lock. You slide it on up, and yeah, look, locked in place. Who else has any of these rake knives? It's spelled R-U-I-K-E, but it's pronounced rake. But yeah, who else has any of these? I got a couple of them. I got what's the other one that I got? I got the Rake Fang, which is the this was the 138. We got the P138, and we got the I forget the other one. But it's called the Fang. I actually did a custom job on it. I custom the blade, and that's in my sister's car right now. I keep a couple different knives in different people's cars, just so that I have knives in the cars if I'm ever with them, or if they have an issue, they have a good knife at hand. And it's the way I think everybody should have. I think everybody should have a good knife in their car. Maybe if it's not just one good folder, maybe a folder and a fixed blade, because you want a chopper and because you want something that you can conceal, something that's smaller, something with good edge geometry, something that's a little bit more slicey. Think about it. Let's just say, for instance, you're locked in the car. Let's just say your seatbelt is wrapped around something. Let's say you've had an accident. You get your knife out, slice, there. Now you're free. Now, if you don't have a knife, what the hell are you going to do? So, PBKG is carrying the Buck 110 TRX Slim Pro and a pile of fixed blade in the backpack. That's for sure. Put Moras everywhere. You know, that's one knife that I have never even held. I've never even held a Mora. Never held a Mora. Yep, they have, I think they have 12 or 13C Moras and 14C. I know they have a 14C 28M Mora, but I think they have a 1226 or 1227 or 1327. 13, what the hell is it? Give me a second. So, 12C27 and 13C26 and 14C28. That's that. Robert Douglas says, idea to share. The book idea would be great to toss flat leather of choices for different. Yeah, okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to get carbon fiber, G10, fat carbon, titanium, brass, copper, all that type of stuff, and I'm going to get them cut out to a size. Maybe I'll get some milling done to it. I'm not sure. And put I can do a double side. I could do a single side. But what I'm thinking is I'll do make it so I can put a keychain ring on it. Send me a more. Hell yeah, dude. I'd like to check a more out. Hell yeah, man. Send her on down. Like I said, man, I'm gonna send you I'll send you in this guy right here if you want to check it out. I know it's purple and that's not quite your style, but man, I'm trying to tell you, man, this is a slicey knife. Very slicey. Want stainless or carbon? Yup. Stainless or carbon. That's what I'll do, man. Yeah, I want to make them strops and sell them. It's an EDC strop. Now, Lancelot Forrest, with Lancelot Leather, he sells keychain strops. So if in between me making them and now you need one, order one from him. I don't know how much they are. I don't necessarily know anything about it. You just made a strop? He said, I just made a stop. Well, what'd you stop for? Don't you hate autocorrect? God, I hate an autocorrect. Every time I put to get list, it says to get lost. Paint stick side. Hell yeah, dude. Affecting the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I hope you guys can. I should hop off here and answer this phone call, to be totally honest with you. But I'm not gonna. What was the question? Oh, do I want stainless or carbon? Oh, surprise me. Surprise me. Okay, alright, that's cool. I appreciate you guys letting me know you can hear me. I've been getting a call. I had to make a complaint on a company who was messing up big time, man. So I had to call corporate up and making a big issue out of it. I'm gonna call them back after this is over with. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call the corporate office and have them call me. But they know what's going on it's a big thing. It's a real big deal, and they know what they're doing is wrong. Could they send me a phone notification, which possibly means a voicemail, which that's good. Hopefully they give me a direct number to call back. So look, so if you ever have a company that's giving you a hard time and they're doing stuff that you know they shouldn't be doing, turn them in, dude. It's not snitching. It's a company who's doing you, the consumer, the customer, wrong. Turn them in. Don't let them get over on you. If you catch them cheating you out of money, anything like that, if you see an extra charge for $6 on your account, turn them in. So they sent me a text message as well. All right, Hungry Bird, you take it easy, man. I'm going to be on here for a couple more minutes. I'm probably going to hop off here at like 11:45-ish. So we'll just say like another 15 minutes, give or take. Enjoy yourself, man. I appreciate you for coming by. Fist bump. I'm glad that you came by, man. So, Yeah, don't let them get over on you for any reason ever. Because the thing is if you were to get over on them, they're going to make sure that they get whatever you got over on them back or whatever. Because let's just say they found out that they sold you something that cost too less and then they want to contact you. I don't know. You never know. I'm just saying. Don't let them play no games with you. I don't let none of these people play no games with me. I just don't. I can't have it, and I'm not going to have it. I believe that we should do fair business, and that's what makes things right. Yep. So PBKG. So which Mora are you gonna send? I don't know the name. I know they got a Mora. What's the name of that Mora? It starts with a K. The Mora. I forget what it is, but yeah. The Mora Kaniv or something. Or maybe I'm just thinking about the whole name. I'm not sure. Yeah, I ain't really too sure. Well, I think the last time that we were talking, we had talked about carpenter steels. And this is a carpenter steel knife. This is the CTS BDZ1. Cool steel, hollow ground. This is a very good knife. It's a solid one. You won't be able to get this one. The chances of you getting one of these are very, very slim. This is the Kershaw Blur, but it's a limited run special edition. Zombie green with the Tanto and CTS steel. I do prefer 14C over the steel, 7 days a week. But this is a good steel, though. It sure is. I bought this at a pawn shop for 20 bucks. And yeah, this is awesome. It's a solid knife. For everybody out there who's wondering, well, what was WTP's first pocket knife that actually got him into good knives? It was the Kershaw Blur. It was the olive green 14C drop point. Now, it has a slight recurve to it, which what makes it so good. And just the way it traps materials, you know, it does the work for you. Seriously. Like they're not deep carry knives, but you can get different pocket clips made for them. And you can make your own pocket clip, to be totally honest with you. You can make a pocket clip very easy. A titanium one, not necessarily. Unless you got the titanium and you were to cut the titanium yourself. But you're not going to have any really good milling on it because it takes a mill to do that. Maybe if you had like some really good tungsten carbide bit, maybe you might be able to do that. But I don't know. That's something to consider doing, is making pocket clips, because pocket clips are awesome. Everybody wants a custom pocket clip. I was saying earlier on about Civivi, the Vision FG. I want to switch pocket clips, and if you go to Civivi's website for $15, you can get a titanium milled pocket clip for a bunch of their knives. But if you look around, let me see here. Will this one do it? This one may. This is an artisan. This is the CJRB Pyrite. What the hell was I getting ready to say? But this pocket clip may very well fit the where'd it go to? The Vision, right here it is. This does fit the Vision right here. That's the backlash. That fits the Vision. It's considerably longer, which isn't a problem. The problem is this is stainless, and I want it to be black. That's the only thing. I just want it to be black or red, but preferably black. I like that nice black and red coloring right here. That's cool, man. I want to see what all you guys do as far as writ dyeing. I love to see people just do different things with their knives. I thought about trying to do some custom blade work on, I got a GI Tanto, a cold steel GI Tanto I thought about doing some custom work on. That would definitely be cool to do. That right there is almost meant to be customized. Kind of how Doom's knife. Doom hasn't named the knife yet, but his knife, it's going to be big chunks of titanium specifically for you to be able to customize. So ATK said he used to only get garbage fixed blades, gas station level metals, more for looking than anything else. It wasn't until he was gifted a Benchmade Nimrod, however you say that, with 154 that you started, yes. That'll do it, right? You figured out real quick. That's a real knife right there, didn't you? Yep. That same thing went for me for the blur. Once I got that blur, I was like, God dang, dude, this thing doesn't go dull. I felt like it never went dull. Though it was dull, but I went from 2 cuts of a rope. I mean, just some standard. Man, I could cut a couple rubber bands and them things. They say German stainless. They'll say stainless steel. They'll say surgical steel, surgical stainless. Man, that thing's go dull immediately. That 14C with that nice thin freaking grind stayed sharp for so long. I was like, yeah, I bet you I won't buy no more of that stuff in them freaking truck stop gas stations no more. Yeah, that's for sure. So, yeah, I'll be hopping off here in about another 5 minutes. I'm glad you guys came to the live. I'm glad that you guys support the channel, because that means a lot. Stainless steel is a trap. It for sure is a trap. Never buy a knife that says stainless steel. Never. If it doesn't specifically say what steel it is on there or in the information, don't even get it. Because chances are you're not going to be happy with what it is, and it's just a gimmick anyway. Like the Husk Japan knife. Yup, just like that. And you know what's crazy? A company called Shanzhou reached out to me, and reached out to Doom as well, and they made a knife. I don't know if they were just thinking, well, I'm going to take this knife that was really popular and sold a shitload of them, and I'm going to make my own design out of it. Used to only buy knives that had gun brands on them. Okay. Yep. That's right. SOG makes some good stuff. Now, the older SOGs, they were, that's, oh, give me a second. I'm going to remember who was doing the OEMing for some of the SOG knives. It was, does anybody in here know? I can't remember. Back in the day, SOG was, yeah, man, hell yeah, take it easy, Robert. I'm glad that you came, man. Seriously, fist bump. They used to get, oh, fuck, I can't remember right now. Yeah, fool's gold, right? But SOG knives used to be OEM'd by a well-known company. Yeah, Smith & Wesson, right? Yeah. Yep. That's right. They sure do. They're still making them. Oh, I had to fart. Sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you guys. I couldn't hold it in no longer. Yeah, I can't remember who was doing the OEM for them right now. But, yeah, they were getting OEM'd by a solid company. Did you guys know that Buck and Tops did a lot of collaborating together? Did you guys know that? Seriously, check that out. Also, Buck and Strider did a bunch of collabs, too. That's something to keep in mind. If you like Bucks, if you like Striders, if you like Tops, check all their knives out. You're going to be surprised. Just type in Buck/Tops, or however you want to say it, and see what you get. You're going to be like, dang, some fixed blades, some folders, some seriously awesome. They got like the Buck Tops Caesar. That's a solid one right there. It comes in a Tanto and a drop or a clip point, one of the two. And they got a folding version and a fixed blade version. And PBKG, he actually has one of my favorite Buck knives ever. It's called the Ground Combat Knife, the GCK. Such a good knife. It's really good. I don't know if it's 1095. I think it may be 5160, like the spring steel. I'm pretty sure. But that's something to keep in mind for sure. He said, you've seen some of the Buck Striders and was super interested until I seen, yeah. Yeah, they want a lot of money for them, right? They want some money. Smith & Wesson and Winchester, right? Yup. The Winchesters. Yeah, we've all bought a bunch of them. Sure have. I'm sure we've all owned some of them. Alright, look, I'm going to go ahead and end this one right here now. Fitbit said yes, Buck 5610. You mean 5160? Alright, everybody. I really appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate the support. I'll continue to do these things. Of course, you know, me and Doom, we're always going to be doing the Coffee with Doom Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m., so make sure you're there. I'll just do random lives. I'll try to do Friday at 3 o'clock lives. You guys know I'll try to keep this consistent. I got to go out and do me some hard use demonstration tonight or today. I got to do the this is the Lion Steel DPX 158 collaboration knife that I'm going to be doing an up close video on today. All right, acid test, Fitbit, EDC for fun, Floyd, ATK, Robert, you got Dwayne, everybody. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys take it easy. If you're an addict, never quitting. Stay strong and live long. And if you're dealing with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. You got this. Never give up and never quitting. Take it easy and stay greasy. I am out. Broke ass, take it easy, Cole. I will see y'all later. Much love. Hit that like button and make a comment after this ends.